I do not think many people understand what is going on in Nigeria. I do not think. As a matter of fact, I do not even think that majority of Nigerians are ready for what is coming to Nigeria. I honestly think majority are not ready because the way the country is moving, the way the country is changing, una no go believe. You can wake up today. 5 years is a long time in Nigeria. 5 years. In other countries, it might be nothing. But 5 years in Nigeria is a very long time because things that have happened within or less than 5 years can't be mind-blowing, are actually mind-blowing. And I'm going to share with you guys shocking transformation in the Nigerian economy from importation to exportation. I don't think any country in the world has gone this fast from importation to exportation. The other day I saw one article like Africans, somebody need to pray for us. I know say prayer, I know the workshop, but somebody needs to, I don't know if not to slap us, put sense for our head. So I saw an article the other day where somebody was busy laughing at Nigeria that South Africa has overtaken Nigeria as the biggest importer of fuel in Africa, and somebody was using that as a means to mock Nigeria, to laugh. I carry my hand for head. I say, Jay. Some people mumu. Like, you see where they coined the article, like, some Nigerians are so obsessed with trying to show the world that other countries are better than Nigeria to the point where they don't even know what to use again. That is the frustration. It has begun. The haters, they are beginning to get frustrated. They don't even know what to use anymore. How can you, on a normal day, my brother and sister, you where they watch me now, how can you say South Africa has surpassed Nigeria as the biggest importer of fuel in Africa, and you're saying it with a smile as if you are laughing at Nigeria? You are saying it with pride like it's a good thing for South Africa and it's a bad thing for Nigeria. Like, my head no gree understand. So that's the stigmatization, that's the level of stigma Nigeria has gotten to, where people just want to criticize. They don't even know, even if it's a good thing, they will use it to criticize the country. Like, why in God's name, why? Like, is Nigeria supposed to even import one drop of fuel? Is Nigeria supposed to import one drop? Is it good? South Africa can import the whole petrol in the world. What you consider? As a matter of fact, Nigeria is one of those people exporting to South Africa. For your information, for those of you who have, carried that information as if it was some great thing that South Africa is doing. Nigeria is rather one of the people supplying to South Africa. So, if you're one of those people who carried that particular article, now look at what is happening, because it's not just the article. Get ready, those who wrote that article. Get ready. Did you watch the Dangote's interview recently? Dangote made some powerful statements which inspired this video. Some real strong and powerful statements, because Dangote came out saying that Nigeria has gone from the highest importer of cement in Africa. Nigeria used to be the highest importer of fuel in Africa. Nigeria used to be the highest importer of rice in Africa. Nigeria used to be the highest importer of food in Africa. Nigeria used to be one of the world's highest importers of cement. Nigeria. So the kind of things they have imported in Nigeria, the money they have spent, the money they lose importing things into the country can be exonerated. You will think of the money and your head will not even understand. So how is it possible that Nigeria went, I think it was in 2012, Nigeria was the largest importer of rice in Africa. Nigeria moved from there to about 2018 becoming the highest exporter, to the point where countries like Egypt, they were buying rice from Nigeria. But till today, Nigeria is still importing rice in large quantities, but not the highest importer of rice in Africa. You understand? Now, Dangote was talking about the cement industry. The cement industry. We need to look into what Dangote was talking about and see the reason, see the sense in it. These people are changing the country. They have transformed Nigeria into something else. People got to be celebrating them. Don't joke. So Aliko Dangote, the president of Dangote Group, says that Nigeria has reversed its status as one of the world's largest importers of cement and now the exporter of Africa, the biggest exporter, because all African countries now, if they can build house cheap, now because of Dangote. Cameroon, Ghana, Zambia, South Africa, everywhere you go, Dangote cement dey there. Everywhere you go, Dangote cement exists there. So he's literally the messiah of construction in Africa. By the time we were importing cement with Lafarge, with all these foreign cement companies, go and ask your parents how they went through a lot. Now to build house is not the challenge. Now to buy land in Lagos, places like Lagos, Abuja, to build the house is not the wahala. Now to buy the land is now more expensive. Before they had land, but now what's the cost of cement to build house? But because of Dangote and Nigeria government, look at what has happened. They have crashed the price. Cement is now a mere necessity in Africa. It is now too much in Nigeria. It's not only Dangote, for those who be say, he has monopolized the market. Not only Dangote, they produce cement for Nigeria. So the market, there's no monopoly. He's just fast and sharp in the way he's doing his business. You understand? So Dangote said that Nigeria, the West African giant, has made significant strides in reversing its dependency on importation in key sectors such as 1. Cement, 2. Fertilizer. Nigeria used to be one of the world's largest importer of fertilizer. But look at what they have done. When you look at it with an ordinary eye, you could think it's nothing. But to go from the largest importer of fertilizer to the largest exporter of fertilizer, that's the miracle people pray for in church. These people, they know they go church, but the miracles they are performing, the economy is performing miracles. But people can't see it because they have been brainwashed, to focus on criticism, talking down the country, trying to make the country look bad. Petroleum products like fuel, gas, jet fuel, aeroplane fuel, all these things. Today Nigeria can sit in the table and tell France that, oh God, don't play, I'm the one giving you fuel. You can tell Brazil, Mexico. Look at also, Nigeria is producing to Mexico, producing to Brazil. Not be small thing, no. Not be small thing. I think that the revolution that is going on in Nigeria now is so underrated. I don't even think China did it this fast. Yes, we talk of the Chinese revolution, how China just suddenly became a great nation by simply moving from importation to production. I don't think China did it this fast. At least it took China a couple of years, about 50 years. But look at where Nigeria is and how Nigeria is doing it. So fast. So fast than other people. And so people don't, that's why I started this video by saying Nigerians are not even ready yet. They are not. And for Nigerians, in case you don't know, Nigeria is not an imperialist nation like China. Because when China had to do this, China had to force all Chinese citizens to never criticize China. China have made it mandatory that you cannot criticize the country. You criticize China, you are in problem. That's what they call imperialism. But Nigeria is not imperialist. They leave it free. Everybody in Nigeria, you can open your mouth, say whatever you want to say to the president. You can open your mouth, talk your rubbish to the government. Criticize, say anything you want to say. Where's the imperialism? That's why people don't see the Nigerian success. And the government is not spending money to be paying bloggers, to be paying social media, to be paying people to be promoting Nigeria as if it is one of the greatest countries in the world. Because with this, just imagine, like the cotton factory I told you, the largest cotton factory in the world. Just imagine that cotton factory was in Ghana. Nigerians, we are not for rest though. If Ghana was the one that had the world's largest cotton factory, ask yourself as a Nigerian, would you have had peace of mind? But you have it and nobody is talking about it. It is there in Nigeria. Nobody's mentioning a word. Everywhere quiet, as if it's a normal thing. It's nothing. So it's like many Nigerians, they have been so used to expecting to see Nigeria do the greatest things that, they are not even being moved by these great things we are celebrating that are happening in the country. So it is mind blowing to see how Nigeria has shifted, from being one of the world's biggest importers to becoming one of the world's biggest exporters. And this is even going to change more and more because right now, production is going throughout in other sectors. Every other sector in Nigeria is experiencing industrial revolution, production, with the government trying to encourage local production, and make it hard for importers or even ban importation of so many things into the country. So this will go a long way to transform. That's why I said 5 years is gonna be too much for Nigeria. So if you're one of those people who are still sleeping, you still they wait, say no, there's a time you wake up about they will leave you behind. You better wake up now and start marching along with us because we are moving straight into a different era in the Nigerian economy. It is what it is. Your boy Ajimanzi on this one again. Smash the notification bell, smash the like button. Come back anytime you're free because there's always more beautiful and amazing videos just for y'all. God bless y'all. Cheese.